Nobody tells men this. But most men you see struggling today aren't weak. They aren't lazy. They aren't broken. They're suppressed. And if you're a man watching this, chances are you've been carrying a weight you were never taught how to ever put down. So, stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll understand why so many good men feel empty and what to do about it. From the time a boy learns to speak, he's also taught what not to say. Don't cry. Man up. Handle it. Be strong. And over time, strength becomes silence. But silence doesn't make pain disappear. It just buries it. Deeper. Men were taught that value comes from what you produce, not how you feel. If you provide, if you protect, if you perform, then you matter. But the moment you're tired, confused, emotionally overwhelmed, you feel like a failure. So instead of expressing pain, men suppress it. Not because they want to, but because they were never given permission to feel. Suppression doesn't always look like sadness. Sometimes it looks like anger over small things, emotional distance in relationships, overworking to avoid thinking, numbness instead of joy, silence instead of honesty. Many men are not depressed in the way people expect. They're emotionally starved. Here's the dangerous part. A man can have a job, have a family, be respected, and still feel completely disconnected from himself because no one ever asked him, "How are you really doing?" And when no one asks long enough, you stop knowing how to answer. Suppressed emotions don't disappear. They just turn into burnout addiction, emotional shutdown, broken communication. Sudden explosions in society calls it toxic masculinity without ever addressing emotional neglect. Men aren't dangerous because they feel too much. They're dangerous when they're taught to feel nothing at all. Healing doesn't start with being tougher. It starts with naming what you feel, admitting you're overwhelmed, learning emotional language, having safe spaces to speak. Strength is in silence. Strength is self-awareness. And real masculinity includes emotional responsibility, not emotional denial. If this video feels personal, it's because you're not broken. You were trained to survive, not to express, but you are allowed to. Rest, feel, speak, ask for help, and doing so doesn't make you weak. It makes you whole. If this message resonated with you, like this video so it reaches more men. Subscribe if you want honest conversations men aren't having. Comment, "I hear this," if you felt seen today, and remember this. Men aren't broken. They are suppressed, and awareness is the first step to freedom.